intentional collaboration with other people.
What the heck? You guys speak Crackleack?
Really? Okay.
Brothers and sisters, please pay attention. We're all one blood, don't seven it.
I believe everyone's exactly where they're supposed to be. If you don't have 1 million followers right now, you don't deserve 1 million followers. When the day comes where you deserve 1 million followers, you will have 1 million followers because you would have done what's required to get it.
Me as a producer, I go by the name Chosen Summer. I think I found out about you though, that you do YouTube content, what they call me Heat.
Yeah.
That's how I ended up finding you through that. That's crazy.
He was the producer I was talking about that works at the studio that has 30,000 subscribers with his phone.
Yeah, I remember you posting about doing that.
Yeah.
That's crazy. But yeah, it's a pleasure to meet you, man. Our followers, appreciate you being here.
Absolutely,
You're amazing, right?
Yeah, yup. Crackleack Studios. Thank you for introducing yourself.
Thank you.
I look forward to seeing you at the studio one day.
Oh, I'm gonna try. Nice to meet you, man.
Crack, nice to meet you.
Sean. Appreciate you coming and doing this, man.
Absolutely, absolutely.
I watched a few of your YouTube videos too, man.
Yeah?
Yeah, very inspired, bro.
Oh, thank you, thank you.
When I see you, I was like, oh shit, I'm watching this YouTube video. I said, nah, that ain't him.
Yeah.
And that's him.
Yeah.
What for you, when you were getting started out, especially like the YouTube game, what was the hardest part for you as you started going and those obstacles that you faced?
I would say staying consistent with I would just think if you were the program director of your own TV show, what different types of content would you do? And obviously for your channel and for your channel as the artist. So as the artist, obviously you're gonna have music that you upload. As a producer, obviously you're gonna have beats you upload. And then as an artist, you should have your process. So this is maybe come to the studio with you, see your process in the studio, see what it's like. Yeah, recording the verse, hanging out with you in the studio. I don't know if you smoke, but if it's smoking, going to the store, just spending some time with you to see your process. Same thing with you. Walk me through you making beats. What are you thinking when you're making the beat? Let's see some of the fuck ups. Tell me something. Teach me something. Figuring that out and then getting just consistent with it where on your calendar, a schedule. You schedule it it's a scheduled studio session at a studio, but you schedule the time with you. Are you free this day? And you may be I was gonna film a video, but yeah, I can. It's no. I got an appointment with myself. I'm gonna be filming this video, edit this, and post it.
Yeah, I think what Steven said about having that scheduled constant day was big. So I don't think like that. I really it just be make music. Oh, I'll throw this piece of content out. It's not really playing out.
I would just pick out whatever day during the week usually makes the most sense for you always. And for me, it was Wednesday. So every Wednesday I don't schedule shit, and on Wednesday that's the day where I'm gonna cut my hair. I'm gonna bring a couple outfits, and then I do my podcast. Then I film 2 YouTube videos, and then I'm filming short form content, and then I get back to my life for 6 days.
That's kind of like the concept that LaRussell has. He picks out a weekend out of the month, and it's all admin work.
Yeah.
Any
editing, scheduling. Yeah.
Is your podcast on your YouTube page? Or that's
I haven't launched it yet.
Oh, okay.
I haven't launched it yet, but it'll be a separate channel for Game with Crack.
Okay, this is part of Love right here. We just launched a podcast called Risk Takers, so yeah.
What's your name?
Oso. Yeah, I go by Oso Loso on Instagram.
Oso Loso.
He do photography here. He fire. He crazy.
Okay. You guys all a team?
He's a DJ. That's my homie Oso right here.
Nice to meet you, man. You need content. He should be a walking, talking billboard for what you do. He should be a walking, talking billboard for what you do.
We actually, me and him did an album together, though. He shot the photography, the cover art, and he did some cuts on the album.
There you go.
Kind of like the team running.
Yeah. Because another thing you could do is just intentional collaboration with other people. So reach out to somebody like Heat and be like, hey, every month you link up with another producer and collab. That'd be one way to do it too, because other producers are connected with other artists and you're connected with other artists, and so it's a collaboration, and you say, hey, whatever beats we make, I'll send some shit, you send some shit, and whatever happens out of it, we'll figure it out,
Yeah.
But I would do that with making music with other artists too, if you're open to that, or you find an artist around your level that's in Detroit or that's in Indianapolis or Chicago, and then you guys both drop a song together, link up, shoot some content, and then you're collab posting on Instagram. But doing that at least every month is what I would be doing, the networking.
That's Imad, by the way. He's a artist as well.
Nice to meet you, man. I like your hoodie.
I had a friend, a group that had sold 50,000 records or something. We ended up how much of that retention was a direct pipeline to like that fan base that they built organically.
100%. Like if you think of a funnel, at the very top of the funnel, it's cold. At the bottom of the funnel, it's hot. And where it's hot, that's where the money's at, right? Outside of the funnel, people don't know that you guys exist. So the goal is you create content to get people to come into your funnel and figure out that you exist. At the top of the funnel would be, they may recognize you, they may have watched the video from you, but they don't follow you or like or anything like that. As you create more content, they find more shit that they attach to, and then they come down the funnel and they become more warm. Now they may follow you, they may like some of your shit once in a while, but not all of your shit. When they come more towards the bottom, now this is where they're more of a diehard fan. They fuck with you. Probably how you guys engage with each other's content, hopefully. Like whenever you see them post, you're just gonna like it without even knowing what it is. That's like the diehard fans. And then those are the ones that would actually buy the CDs and shit like that.
That's like, so at what point do you know when to like flip the switch and looking at it like I'm just garnishing an organic fan base, so now like I could turn that organic fan base into a monetary? At what point do you know when to flip it? You know what I mean?
I mean, if I started making music tomorrow, my goal would be to get to 100,000 monthly listeners on Spotify. Through creating content, through releasing as many songs as I can. I feel like in a perfect world, you drop a song every single Friday. Next step down would be 2 songs a month. Next step down would be at least a song a month. But at a song a month, it's gonna be so hard to like cut through the noise. And you're only gonna have 12 songs at the end of the year. So I've managed different artists. I'm friends with different artists that are multi-millionaires. And what they all have in common is they have a big catalog of hundreds of songs. A lot of the artists that do come to the studio, they got 3 songs or 4 songs, which is better than nothing. But like, bro, you're in the building stage, build the catalog, and the music's gonna continue to get better from like the early releases to when you're in the hundreds. Then the content's only gonna get better from where you're at right now till you get, you know, because in order to get the 100,000 monthly listeners, that's gonna be a lot of releases and a lot of content. But it's like, you have control of that.
How much do like playlist placement, how much did that help towards the 100,000?
I'd say not at all. 0 of their success came down to a playlist, because playlists, what they say is they want you to submit 2 to 4 weeks in advance, but I'm like, that slows you down. And so all of these are...
I was saying the same thing to Teelan and them. There's like, I want you to submit the project a month before like it's finished, but submit it a month before you're actually ready to release so we could curate it and be able to pitch it to editorials and stuff like that. And I'm like, but it slows down the...
Exactly. And so all of these people that I'm talking about, even the ones that are multi-millionaires, less than 2% of their streams came from playlists. And they had hit songs, and so the playlists they got on were because they made the song popping on TikTok and Instagram and YouTube. And so the playlists are like, oh shit, this song's popping, we'll just add it. They didn't submit it. And then even when they have submitted it 90% of the time, like, it doesn't go on there, so you just wasted all them weeks when you could have dropped more songs.
Do you think, like, from a social media standpoint, is there one platform you should prioritize over the others?
Instead of platform, I would prioritize types of content. So like, long form content, YouTube, short form content, Facebook Reel, Instagram Reel, YouTube Short, TikTok. So whenever I do content like this right now, will go to YouTube. The best moments will be a short form video, and I take the same exact short form video and I go to Facebook, same exact video, copy and paste the caption, Instagram, same exact shit. It's just like that.
Do you yourself do courses or classes or anything, or is it just all through YouTube, you just giving up?
So YouTube is more of like the free game mentorship. Like the person that had asked about like, how do you make your content look so good? It's like, all right, cool. I'm gonna make a tutorial, put it for free on YouTube. For certain shit that's like a step-by-step on how to master something. So I have a course that I'm working on music videos. So it takes people through my entire process of listening to a song, coming up with ideas, planning it out, walking through me shooting a video. How many shots do I do? What lenses do I recommend? What angles? My process for B-roll. And then I walk them through step-by-step how I edit the music video. So that would be, if somebody wanted to do music videos, I'm like, this is the course that you go to, fuck college. My goal eventually over the next few years would be to have the course for each thing that I have done at a high level.
You have the others out now already?
I have a course for music artists on how to make content to promote your music. So I did go through optimizing your Instagram, how your bio, your profile picture, story strategy, posting strategy, what different equipment or accessories that you can get if you wanted to improve, and then how to come up with ideas, how to plan out your filming day. The buddy system is fire. If you guys just buddied up on like, we're gonna do a week of content for you and a week of content for you, will you film my shit and I'll film your shit? and you come up with a list of 10, 20 ideas and have an outfit or two. You come up with a list of 10 to 20 ideas, have an outfit or two, and you spend 3-4 hours filming his shit. You guys go eat lunch. Then you film 3-4 hours filming your shit. Go eat dinner. You pay for lunch, you pay for dinner.
And my question is to you, I guess it's more like on a personal side in a way, to make shooting content on a consistent level easier. It's like, what do you do every day? It's film what you do every day. So like, from your standpoint, I'm knowing that you shoot a lot of content, right? How do you draw the line between like maintaining your personal life and not filming, you know what I mean? Like a certain level of scarcity in a way.
Our family went to the Detroit Zoo, and I was like iffy on, do I make content out of this? Or do I not? And I was like, you know what, I'm gonna leave this for me. I'm not gonna make content out of it. But then our family just went on spring break to Florida, and I was like, all right, I'm gonna be here for my family, this is private, but I'm gonna go on the balcony and film like 5 YouTube videos. So, but I still include my family. It's just like, if I'm posting every single day, 365 times, am I gonna include my family? For sure. But is it gonna be 365 times? Fuck no. It'll be like maybe at least once a month or so, holidays, Merry Christmas from my family to yours, happy birthday to my wife, shit like that.
Talk about like being vulnerable, right? Having a certain level of organicness and all that.
Yeah.
It's like maintaining that, but also
But there could be gold in it.
Yeah, having a certain level of privacy.
Last night I was going through a lot of thoughts. I went for a walk and I filmed a video. Raw. But I knew if I try to remember this moment and then I film it next week when I'm with him, it ain't gonna be the same. I feel it right now, so I have to capture it.
You got your whole different identity as, or say me, Kunima, the rapper or whatever, trying to get a job or, you know what I'm saying? What concept do you prioritize? It could be two different whole lives.
I think the best strategy is when you merge those two though. I've done a lot of consulting with music artists, and I remember one specifically, he only went to the studio twice a month. So I was like, all right, you have 28 other days, like what are you doing them other 28 days? He was like, oh, I'm into this. I watch WWE every week, and I was like, that's an interesting thing that might be a way to market you or something that you could talk about, and maybe someone is drawn to your music, but then when you nerd out about the wrestling shit, they're like, I fuck with the wrestling shit too. And they're like looking for a job shit. It's like realistic day in the life of an independent music artist. Like that's real shit, that's vulnerable, that's relatable. But then now you can gain hundreds of thousands of followers and they're like, oh, I fuck with all the day-to-day stuff. I like that. And then now I'm listening to your music, but I fucked with this first.
That's the hardest part. But it was really just breaking down the barrier of like feeling comfortable sharing certain personal aspects about my life. For example, like talking about like finding a job or whatever. Like that's something normally I wouldn't want to post. Where did your level of confidence come from? Where was the foundational pieces to build your confidence to make you like, okay, fuck, I'm posting this, I'm posting that. Like, not think about the repercussions of.
I think just being desperate enough to do whatever the fuck it takes and not give a fuck about being judged, or you gotta think, I was doing content 10 plus years ago. Nowadays, if you've seen someone walk by holding a camera like this, it's not that weird. Yeah. But when I started, it was weird as fuck. Yeah. Like there was no one doing that.
Yeah. It's like you don't care about opinions, but it's playing an opinion-based sport. If enough people like your stuff, then you won't be successful.
You just gotta like it the most.
Yeah.
As long as you like it, somebody else out there likes it. Same thing with me, I share a lot of content in the studio, motivation shit, business shit, and I'm aware that not everyone's gonna love every aspect of me, but I'm still gonna put it out there. And then there is somebody out there that does fuck with all of those things, and then they're gonna fuck with me even more because of all of those different things that add up. All right. It's cool seeing you a year in between.
Yeah, so you as well. The beard's getting a little fuller.
Yeah. You got some facial hair now. We met last year.
Yeah.
So what's happened between last year and this year? Where you at now?
I got 7,000 followers now.
Oh shit.
Mostly thanks to you. It took maybe 3 or 4 failed accounts, but
for real.
Eventually, you know, sometimes they don't do well. You just take it down and start a whole new one.
You get better at making content over time, so then you increase the odds. Where
I'm working with the iPhone X. My camera is not great.
Yeah. It's gonna make his cousin so jealous again, because last year he boasted and his cousin was like, what the heck? You guys meet Crackleack?
Really?
Yeah.
Older cousin, younger cousin?
He's like 23.
Keep doing what you're doing. How you doing, Dustin?
Nice to finally meet you in the flesh. So funny enough, I didn't discover you because of no internet shit whatsoever.
Oh, for real?
So like, I work at T-Mobile. I'm from Detroit. White Lake is very much out of my realm.
Okay.
But it just so happened that a guy came in who wanted work out there, and he mentioned Demon Jones. And then he mentioned you, and I'm like, Cracka. I'm just like, this is some shit I probably want nothing to do with.
Yeah, interesting day at work.
But then literally like 2 days later, I wound up on my feet be? What are the fucking odds? Yeah, okay. But no, I really enjoy the content, bro. You do a fucking amazing job. Thank what it is you do. I'm the videographer now myself as far as, okay. I didn't know. Yeah, and I just wanted to give you your flowers type shit. Oh, because you have forced me to elevate to such a level where it's just like, no, this is the standard and this is where I need to be aiming for. Hats off, bro. Like, that's it. It's amazing. It's phenomenal.
My goal with content is to shortcut that learning curve though. Cause like, it'd be almost like if you landed on an island and you're about to go through the jungle and I came out and I'm like, no, don't go that way. That way I got lost for 5 years, go this way. It's like, that just saved me 5 years.
The point is that I'm happy to have been able to get you an object. I didn't know you were going to be here.
Yeah. Come check out the studio sometime.
What would it take to get you on the podcast?
How many episodes have you done?
We got 10 that have dropped. We literally just started, but we got 10 out, and it's all on YouTube.
Usually what I tell people is do 10 episodes and then I'll be on there. And then you said 10?
Yeah.
Yeah, like literally that's the number that I say. A lot of people reach out to me and I've done people's like first episode. But like the first episode is where you're running into problems and like the audio's fucked up, the video's fucked up, there's all sorts of different things. So once you do 10, you fixed a lot of the minor problems. I'll do a deal.
All right, bet. I'll send me something through Instagram then. We'll come to where you at.
Okay, yeah, come check out the Crack House.
Crackleack, I was like,
What type of music do you make?
Singer-songwriter, all feel-good stuff.
Okay.
Brothers and sisters, please pay attention. We're all in one blood, don't suffer it.
And you play the guitar too?
Yeah.
That's
I'll be
awesome.
grooving.
Yeah.
Trying to mix it with electronic music, but that's a whole different beat.
I guess one gym that I would do if I was you is, since it's feel good, think about where people would be when they listen to the music. When you just started doing that, I was picturing like eating outside somewhere nice on a sunny day. So like that same video of you singing that, jamming, if you're in your bedroom, it's not gonna hit the same as if you were outside in the sun, sandy beach, you know, like
That's it.
reward yourself, take a trip to the nearest beach and fucking jam out for a day and get like a month of content of you doing different songs or the same song in multiple different places, or bring a few different outfits and maybe invite some people to stage some content of like a stranger came up to you and asked you, could you sing a song about this? But it's a song that you already wrote, so you already have the song, and then now you just start singing it. But that's like viral content.
Yeah, I love improv.
Or actually do it. I'm talking about faking it, so you guaranteed, like if you already had a song, what's one of your songs about?
Push past struggles.
Picture this, if you go to Walmart and get a 50-cent white poster board, and you said push through struggles, and maybe just say struggling, question mark.
Oh yeah,
I'll play a song for you or something like that, or just if you're struggling, come say hi. And you're holding that or holding it like this, and I can see, oh, sunny day, there's a beach, there's a dude standing right here and it says struggling. You're gonna get somebody to come up and say, having a hard time, man, what's up? And then you talk to him for a second and be like, here, I just want you to listen to this. And then you start fucking jamming and it's all caught on camera. Just to have a tripod set up if you don't have anyone to go with you. But I'd love to see you do that content.
Yeah, okay then. But I like that idea. Content creator.
Yes.
Appreciate all the input.
Yeah.
A lot, for real.
Yeah, you good. Yeah, you look like the plug. They said, don't ask me for nothing. She said, I like your hat. I know you.
Everybody keeps telling me that.
Come to the Crack House.
No, I got you. That's
Yes.
what I'm doing.
Crackleack. Crack. Yep, there you go.
oh shit, Crackleack. Oh,
Yeah.
bro, please tell me.
Yeah, long story short, 21 years ago, day night at my best friend's house. He's black, I'm white, we were best friends. He was making beats and rapping, told me I should make beats and rap too, and I was like, dude, I'm white, you know, I'm not Eminem. What am I gonna do? And he's like, maybe do what Eminem did 8 Mile, like make fun of yourself. And I was like, oh, I'll be Cracka the white rapper. And I thought that was cool as fuck. So I went by just Cracka. In our high school newspaper, it said Nicholas Cracka Bazo. Then I started making beats and I needed a producer tag. And one day I said Crackleack on the track, and I just kept it that way ever since. So.
I love it. Yeah. I love it. I love it.
That's a motherfucking origin story.
Yeah.
So we can get that reach that we know we deserve.
Yep.
We deserve so much money.
I believe everyone's exactly where they're supposed to be. Because if you have the entitled mindset, you're not gonna do what it takes to get the thing. You're gonna feel like you're owed it. But no one's owed anything. The day that comes when you deserve $1 million, you would have done everything required to get $1 million. I don't have $1 million right now, I don't deserve $1 million. If you don't have 1 million followers right now, you don't deserve 1 million followers. When the day comes where you deserve 1 million followers, you will have 1 million followers. Because you would have done what's required to get it. For the fucking like 5 people that watched to the very end. Thank you guys for watching. Be sure to give the video a thumbs up, drop a comment, let me know what questions you have for me that I can make future videos on. Subscribe if you're not already. I'll see you guys next time. Crackleack TV, we out.